Well, wow. That was cool. So I was cum stuck. I'm guessing. I'm still completely not too sure what happened here. I may have to look it up of all the events, but I think I kind of get it. Oh, that was good. Definitely worth the money. Very good game. Is it one of the best games I've played? No, but it's still really good. Probably so far the best game this year, seeing as StarCraft 2 is a big disappointment. I really like the environment and art style. The combat was a lot of fun. I know some people may hate me for this. I think they did too much on the dialogue, because it's just right at the end there. It was like literally like 10 minutes of... The pacing was really bad. Like, it's just... nothing made sense until like the last 10-15 minutes, and then like everything made sense all of a sudden. So... That's interesting. To say the least. But yeah, like... as I said, they could have paced the story a lot better, and like there's like 3 plot twists like right at the end, which is kind of like ridiculous. So Comstock was really her dad. I don't know. I have to look this up. Anyways, yeah, I wasn't. How does it compare to like Bioshock and System Shock? Better than Bioshock, worse than System Shock. I don't think anyone's gonna beat System Shock 2 in like a long time. It'll be a while. System Shock 2 still had a lot more depth going for it, and I don't like the heavy cutscenes as much. They were cool. I like some of the technical effects and all that, like the little cool, like the bridges that were forming, and then I could see other versions of myself. Oh, they have the quartet again.
But long as there are stars above you, you never need to doubt it. I'll make you so sure about it. God only knows what I'd be without you. Without you. And if you should ever leave me, though life would still go on, believe me, the world could show nothing to me. So what good would living do me? God only knows what I'd be without you. Do 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 do. God only knows what I'd be without you. Oh, I may not always love you, but long as there are stars above you, you never need to doubt it. I'll make you so sure about it. God only knows what I'd be without you. Without you. Without you.
Alright, I just wanted to let that play. So where was I? Yeah, that was an interesting plot. As I said, I still don't completely understand it, but I guess I'll see later. Still kind of sinking in. I did like the combat. The combat was fun. I was taking in criticism throughout the actual LP. I was reading comments and all that kind of stuff. And like the first thing that people were like complaining, I wasn't using like vigors enough. I used them, I think, enough. I didn't specialize and specifically levitate towards them because I'm more of like a revolver sniper guy, and that's my playstyle. And I don't think I had much trouble. Oh, with regards to 1999 mode, I don't really know what the real differences are, to be honest. You know what? It was a step in the correct direction. I'll say though, like it was. Like System Shock 2 wasn't necessarily difficult or impossible once you kind of got the hang of things. This wasn't a game with huge complexity either, but 1999 mode, I don't know, it could have been harder, who knows. I didn't find it to be too challenging. I died I think 3 or 4 times throughout my entire run here. A couple more off screen for other purposes, either that part wasn't doing blind or some other stuff. As for the 2 weapon limit, people were often complaining about that. I can agree somewhat, and I could say that I think they should have had it to 4 weapons. Like, just, you can carry around 4 weapons and that's it. Because there was, 15 weapons or something, so, having, 4 would actually be probably a better number. But that's just my opinion anyways. I think that would have been better. I could have had, revolver, shotgun, carbine, and hand cannon. Hand cannon sniper, though, I would highly recommend it. Very good. All throughout the game. Very, very good. Oh, I guess if you can aim it. If you have trouble aiming it, then I guess I wouldn't recommend it. There wasn't enough handyman fights, actually. I could have felt there could have been a couple more. There's also the secrets were mostly obvious, except for that one I did miss, and I probably missed a couple more that you guys probably may or may not point out to me. But for the most part, I got most of them, and even on 1999 mode, it pretty much just held your hand through it, which it could have been less of that. But I'm glad though I did a run on 1999 mode to start. So it does it feel like it's a late 90s game? Not really. It's just more difficult. That's all. But it's not difficult enough for me to say that it's like the late 90s stuff. By the way, I really, really like the environment of this. The music, the whole concept of like an a city in the air kind of thing. Crossover to Bioshock and all that kind of stuff. Did not expect that at all. That was really surprising to me as well. So I would recommend this. I would completely recommend this. It's worth more runs. Because you can switch up your weapons and maybe focus a little bit more on the vigors and stuff like that. I was kind of short on the money there, though. I didn't have a whole lot of money throughout the game, so I did have to specialize, which is I think the point of 1999 mode. So for anyone who is criticizing me on my lack of investing into vigors, that's the thing. It's kind of like I have to invest into what's important to what playstyle I choose to do, kind of thing. Like, if you're playing this on normal or hard or even, I don't think it makes as much of a difference as 1999. And also on that note, actually, it's not really difficult if, on the subject of Elizabeth following you around, it's not really difficult of a game, considering that she'll give you whatever resource you're low on at the time, because that's what she does. If you're low on sniper ammo, she'll throw you a sniper rifle. If you're low on health, she'll throw you a health kit. If you're low on salts, she'll throw you salts. There's a cooldown on that, mind you. However, you can't argue that this is a necessarily difficult game, because I didn't play System Shock 2 and didn't have, Ken behind me going, hey, Mike, have some fucking cyber modules or something. Well, he kind of did, but at any rate, it was really good. It could have been a bit more. I maybe... I don't know if it needed something like co-op, but I think Elizabeth didn't really add that much. I can see why there's a rumor that the devs wanted to cut her out, and they were begging them to cut her out. And I sort of wish they did, and they designed the game without. She could be a character in cutscenes or whatever. I don't care, but her not being here probably would have enhanced it. It definitely would. They tried their best. I'll say that much. They must have spent a long time on this game with all the art assets and everything. It's amazing. But I was also very impressed by the technical achievements of this. It was actually quite good. So the entire thing, excellent.
This is fine. It's that one line I don't. Well, he'll figure it out.
That's what I'm saying. Went back home, Lord, my home was lonesome.
Yeah.
Went back
Back
home.
home, Lord, my home was lonesome. All my brothers, sisters cried. What a home. See, but then now it's too short. Now it's one too short.
Yeah,
Because then it goes, what a home. So here, we'll play it one more time. Went back home, Lord, my home was lonesome. All my brothers, sisters cried. What a home so sad and lonely. And then it's missing the next line. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is the second, that's the third, that's the fourth, but then. And I don't think that's supposed to say lonely.
Probably lonely.
Sad.
We're just missing a line.
We'll get the
There's
actual.
nothing else.
Can we run it through this video lyrics? There are loved ones in the glory whose dear forms you often miss. When you close your earthly story, will you join them in their bliss? Will the circle be unbroken by and by, or by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky, in the joyous days of childhood. Oft they told of one's love, pointed to the dying Savior. Now they dwell with Him above. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, or by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. You remember songs of heaven which you sang with childish voice. Do you love the hymns they taught you, or are songs of earth your choice? Will the circle be unbroken by and by, or by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. You can picture happy gatherings around the fireside long ago, and you think of tearful partings when they left you here below. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. One by one their seats were empty. One by one they went away. Now the family is parted. Will it be complete one day? That's it. Do you think that this one should be like slowed down a little bit since it's the last verse?
You can do that. Sounds pretty
Otherwise,
cool,
there's
though.
like, well, otherwise there's just like an abrupt ending, right?
All right. Well, what I want to do. You guys are really good. What I want to do
Well,
is
Make it 8 worse.
I want to take the tempo down a little bit if we can, and sort of start by finding like Booker. If you could just be sort of like picking away at the beginning first, and then sort of start to play the song, and maybe then you guys kind of find the tempo together a little bit. I wanted to feel you guys are so excellent and professional.
Yeah.
No, it won't be like that.
I want to make it sound like it's not like
Sure.
Sheryl Crow and
Right.
Eric Clapton in a session. So
He gets Eric Clapton, I get Sheryl Crow.
Who do you want, Job?
Rip. Yeah. Joplin.
Ex-Tina.
Britney Spears and Seal.
Well, that added a lot to the credits there. I guess the last thing I want to talk about was nothing.
Anna?
I'm still playing.
Is that you?
Well then. So yeah, the last thing I want to talk about was the choices, because there didn't seem to be a whole lot of choices, to be perfectly honest. Like, there were some at the beginning, but I don't really know how they affect anything, because they weren't like obviously evil or obviously good, so nothing really changed in that regard. So, I don't know, you can do a new game and it would overwrite it, so I guess there's no new game plus or anything like that, it would appear. So, I certainly hope you enjoyed my little playthrough of this game, and yeah, thanks a lot for watching. Hope you liked it. Tell me what you thought, and I'll take your feedback into consideration for anything I do next time. So, bye.